Fair folk. Exterior, land of the Fae. Stone clearing, night. Two very different groups stand on either side of a grassy clearing, hedged about by a circle of great stone slabs. Each group consists of 50 or so fairies. The fairies appear roughly human, but each has an aspect from nature: feathers or fur, snake eyes, badger claws, etc. On the left side of the clearing, the fairies adhere to a formal aesthetic, suits dominated by white and bright red. Their eyes are gold, and they stand in a regimented block, militaristic. This is the fire court. On the right, all the fairies wear loose flowing clothes, mostly in purples and dark greens. Their eyes are violet, and they lounge in a disorganized pile. This is the flower court. At the front of each court is a king. Fire, king of the fire court, she, her, 50s, addresses both courts. In a white suit and a crown of red-hot coals, Fire wears power like an old coat, warm, comfortable, and entirely hers.
Welcome all. Tonight, we gather for the renewal of the ancient alliance between our courts.
Hugh Maine, 40s, he, him, is the only one not looking at Fire. A flower fairy with violet eyes and hair, Hugh stares over at a fire fairy, clearly heartsick. At the front of the assembly, Flower, king of the flower court, he, him, 30s, leans against a stone slab board. In a spangled black robe crowned with a circlet of thistle flowers, he has a manic energy of a feral cat.
Can we get on with it? They know the words.
Order and ceremony invest meaning.
The fire fairy that Hugh is staring at glances back at Hugh. This is Eli said. 40s, he, him. Eli is a picture of anxiety, dressed in a checkered white and tan suit with a red pocket square and feathers for hair that bristle with his nerves. Eli's glance turns into a nervous glare. Stop that. Not noticing Hugh or Eli, Flower rolls his eyes at Fire and gives her an after you gesture. Fire grits her teeth.
In accordance with tradition, you may now each offer your token of loyalty and receive your assignment for the year.
Hugh grins at Eli's glare. Oh, calm down. Eli looks around pointedly. This is not the place. With that, Eli turns to the kings, ignoring Hugh. Hugh sighs. At the front, Holly, they, them, Flower Fairy, kneels before Flower. Holly's hair is a mess of leaves interspersed with red berries. They hold up a small tapestry of glowing threads. Flower rushes over and snatches it up. He plops the tapestry into his mouth like candy. His eyes flutter as he savors.
You even used my favorite threads. Definitely warrants a choice job. Oh, go for messenger.
I swear to carry your words with greatest care, speed, and precision to whomever you command. For this year, we are together.
Hugh nervously shifts his grip on his own gift. It's a fidget spinner, plastic and shiny. Hugh glances up at the sky where 2 moons glow bright. When Hugh looks back to the dice, Stag, he, him, a fairy with fire antlers and deer's ears kneels before Fire. Stag offers up an intricately carved stone. Fire inspects it, unimpressed. She sets it down.
You may swear the clay's oath.
Stag blanches, his antler flames guttering in his horror.
I swear to be as clay, to be molded for entertainment and art, reshaped continuously by whoever may wish. For this year we are...
Stag suddenly throws himself to the ground.
Please, my king, if you dislike my gift, I'll find another.
Fire cuts him off with a gesture to rise. He obeys, eyes low.
Not only do you give me a trinket, you question my judgment.
No, I didn't mean...
Fire snaps her fingers. Stag is engulfed in flames. Stag shrieks for an instant. Then Stag is gone, a pile of smoking ash left in his wake. Fire turns to her court. All of them stare straight ahead, good soldiers, except for Eli. His eyes drift to the ash, queasy. Hugh watches him, frowning in sympathy.
Well, who's next?
Flower snorts in amusement.
Gotta be the shade collector.
Eli starts and quickly looks over at Hugh. This time Hugh reflects Eli's worry right back at him.
You dare dictate to me what...
Oh, stop. You know you want to send a shade collector to deal with the mess you just made. The longer you wait, the pricklier you'll get, so...
Yes, Flower. I get it.
Fire looks at the fairy, Wolf, who happens to be at the front of the Fire's court's tidy ranks.
You're a shade collector. Swear.
Eli lets out a horrified squeak. Hugh scrambles out of the pile of flower fairies, earning a hiss when he elbows the fairy nearest in his haste. Her name's Snake, 20s, a flower fairy with striped green and purple scales. She's worth noting for later.